And Travis, our next match is going to be a singles contest. The Wanderer, who debuted recently here in Showtime Wrestling, against the returning Paul Virk, who is known as The Problem. And the Wanderer made an impressive showing, as you'll remember, back in July here at the Eagles Club in Lake Hallie / Chippewa Falls. And this will be a big test for the Wanderer here in Showtime to face the Problem in this singles match.
It will be. And what's interesting is both of these guys were in that triple threat match last month. And who was the winner of that? It was neither of these gentlemen, was it?
I don't believe it was.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Paul Virk I'll let the ring announcer speak.
All right.
He weighs in at 230 pounds. The Problem.
In the Problem's most recent appearance here in Showtime Wrestling, it was back at Showtime at the Fair in June in Cornell. He came up victorious against Damon Spriggle, who will be appearing later tonight in a tag match.
So he was victorious in his last showing, is what
he was. Yes, he was. Yep, in a one-on-one match with Damon Spriggle.
Well, I'm very interested to see as to who will be victorious in this, because since neither of them won that triple threat match.
Absolutely.
Between him and the Wanderer.
The Wanderer, a very mysterious individual.
Yeah, like I said, last time, if you remember, I found out that those license plates are from each of the states that he's ever wrestled in. Other than that, I don't know too much about the Wanderer.
And before his last appearance here, he had driven all the way up from Tennessee, straight through 10 hours, and then he competed here in Showtime Wrestling.
Wow. He made a pretty good showing for himself.
It's just kind of strange. The Wanderer, Travis, shows up in his mask and he leaves in his mask. I've met him a few times now and I have no idea what he actually looks like.
I don't either, but I have that problem with a lot of people these days. So
there's a lot of guys I see these days that should be wearing a mask all the time.
Well, you got a good point there. Sometimes they take the mask off and say, put it back on, put it back on.
Please.
The Wanderer.
And the Wanderer already, Travis, very popular with the Showtime fans here at the Eagles Club. And it's only his second appearance in Showtime Wrestling.
Gotta say, it's pretty impressive that he's already got this following here, you know?
And he represents all the states he's performed in. There's some guys that make those license plates, but they won't be appearing here.
No. Not unless they get a special supervised release or something.
Yeah, it's possible they could get a day pass or something of that nature.
From what I understand, this is the kind of guy who likes to wander around, and that's why they call him the Wanderer.
You know, that makes perfect sense, Travis. Thank you for pointing that out.
You're welcome.
Yes, indeed. Sometimes a firm grasp of the obvious is a tremendous tool to have in your toolkit.
You need it. I mean,
and the Wanderer is a big man.
Let's
make no mistake about it. Paul Virk, probably the tallest performer on the Showtime roster, but the Wanderer he's a solid human being.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Paul Virk. He's not too far away from his head touching the ceiling there, so hopefully he won't have to do any mid-rings or anything like that.
He's basically a bottom rope guy here at this venue.
Yeah. Is he going to give that to a fan?
No. He actually, at the Cornell event, he actually took a hat from an elderly lady in a wheelchair and claimed it as his own.
Really? Wow.
But then he gave it back, and she actually took it back, which I wouldn't have myself, unless it was properly cleaned.
Right. Well, we got a bell, so it means we're underway.
It's a beautiful thing. The Showtime bell has gone into the shop since the last event, and it is ringing bright and clear.
It does have a nice ring to it now.
Yep, for the HALLIE Block Party, we went all out at Showtime to make sure that the bell, went in and just got, we brought her back around.
Paul Virk not being appreciated by the fans at all here.
They really never have appreciated Paul Virk, and it's really unusual.
Well,
Well, I'm not from Paul, but you know, the people in Chippewa Falls are pretty friendly.
Look at the response the Wanderer's getting, though. They sure seem to like him.
On his second appearance, I am very impressed with the crowd response to the Wanderer. I think I recall seeing another professional wrestler do exactly this.
Brother, I think you're right. And, you know,
if he hulks up, I'm out of here.
Right. Well, things may come crashing down for Paul Virk, so we'll see.
All right, we'll see.
And it's probably going to hurt inside, too.
I would say there's no question about that. If we get a big boot and a leg drop, I don't know.
Right. All right, we got a chance for a clean handshake here. Shake. Looking good, looking good.
Nothing good can come from this.
He tried to be dirty. He's apologizing now. He said, my bad, put it down, put it down. He apologized. See, he was putting it down. He should have slapped the back of his head.
Paul Virk is no stranger to playing mind games, Travis, and he uses it to his advantage whenever he can. He can get in a wrestler's head. Oh. And now he takes a powder.
Yep. Well, so far we know the Wanderer's gotten into his head so far because it's almost as if the Wanderer was totally expecting him to kick him like that because he caught that boot and then he just...
Well, you know, the Wanderer is a student of the game. He's been a professional wrestler now for a number of years, and I'm sure he scouted out Paul Virk, and he anticipated that, like you said.
He must have scouted him out because Paul Virk went for an elbow drop as he was coming back in the ring, and Wanderer moved out of the way.
I think Paul Virk got some new trunks since he last appeared here in Showtime. I could be wrong.
He may need a new elbow. Oh, he hit him right in the mask. That was not smart. I don't know what that mask is made out of, but...
If you're going to hit the Wanderer, that's one spot you do not want to hit him.
Oh, right on the elbow.
Right on the funny bone. Although when it happens to you, it's not funny.
No, it's not. But
once again,
you see what's going on here, though. Paul Virk missed that elbow, and right off the bat, the Wanderer is going to work on it.
Yeah, you can't give a wrestler with the experience of the Wanderer an opportunity because they're going to take it.
No, but Paul Virk got him with a nice boot there.
Yeah, that big boot. I mean, just the elevation of that boot since Verk is so tall. He's got to be all of 6'4" or 5", maybe taller.
Yeah, he is a very tall individual. And
very deceptively powerful as well. He's not the most muscular wrestler in Showtime, but he's certainly one of the strongest.
Now, you notice what Paul Virk did there? He kicked him. I thought he was instead going to go for an elbow drop, but you notice he didn't do that. You know why? Because his elbow's hurting.
Yeah, it sure is.
Now he's choking him on the ropes. You got to break that before the 5 counter. That would be a disqualification.
Dan Fitzgerald will have none of that. I can tell you, not many things about Dan, but he calls it like he sees it.
Wanderer's starting to fight back, throwing some rounds in there. Here he comes off the rope. Let's see what he's got for him. Oh! Got him with that back elbow. Might have done a little bit. He's not showing it, but...
And instead of following up on the Wanderer, Verk is working the crowd.
Yeah, you always wonder why you don't get on him immediately.
I mean, there's time to prance around and tell everybody how great you are after you win the match. Elbows raining down. And he goes covered.
Ooh, only one. Kicked out prior to 2. He's going to have to work on him a lot harder than this. Oh, right to the mask. Oh, that was a mistake.
Do we have a choke slam? No.
Nope.
Ooh. That one hurt me from over here.
I think he caught him under the mask on that one that time.
Okay, and here's where Paul Virk uses his height to his advantage, Travis.
Yeah, his leverage is...
tremendous.
Indeed.
And once again, he takes time to work the crowd rather than continue to try to wear down the Wanderer.
Yeah, that could bite him in the butt. That was a nice throw corner to corner.
I think the ring moved about 3 feet there.
Yeah, it looked like it definitely shifted. This could be it. 2. Well, he got a 2 count that time. So the Wanderer's starting to feel the effects of these things.
Who couldn't? I mean, who wouldn't?
Another shot fired in. Not as much as what the first time when he was firing back. You can tell he's kind of firing out of exhaustion here.
And much like mixed martial arts fighters, Travis, these athletes over the months and years get toughened up to the point where they can absorb things that would, incapacitate a normal human being.
Yeah, your body tends to develop a tolerance for that pain after a while. Paul Virk followed in with the clothesline.
Yep, the momentum has definitely shifted here to Virk.
I think he's going to try it again, probably. Throws him in. Ooh, got him again.
And you have to wonder, as tough as the Wanderer is, as savvy as he is, as experienced as he is, how much of this type of punishment can he endure?
Well, he's going the third time. Oh, caught him with a back elbow, though.
One too many times, Virk went to the well.
Caught him with the boot now. And a clothesline.
And once again, the momentum has shifted.
Wanderer needs this right now. He's got to stay on him, though.
And what's he going to do here,
He's
Travis?
going back to the elbow. Boom. Clubbing that chest.
Oh, that resembles something that Sheamus might do.
And he went all the way to Virk. I thought he was going to fall out of the ring there for a second.
He definitely doesn't have much wind in his sails after those.
Sidewalk slam. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
And a near fall there.
That was close. That was close. Wanderer's got to find something to try to finish him off here shortly, though.
And the Wanderer trying to fire himself and the fans here in attendance at the Eagles Club up. He's feeling it now. I think he's ready.
I don't know what he's setting him up for here, but I don't know if it's some kind of submission or...
How could you choke slam Paul Virk?
Ooh, he's got him.
Oh, that's how you
Nope, hit the ceiling.
Cut him off.
Whoa, big Samoan drop. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
And that's what I was talking about, Travis, the strength of Paul Virk easily picking up the shorter but heavier Wanderer and delivering to the mat with a Samoan drop.
Yeah, and that was as close as Paul Virk has come to pinning him so far, and I thought he had him.
Frustration seems to be setting in on Paul Virk a little bit. He seems to be taking things a little bit more seriously.
He got a 1 count on him, he got a 2 count on him, and then he got that 2. Whoa! Went for that kick of his, and he missed it. There it is. Chokes him. Boom! 1, 2, 3. He got him.
And there we go, the Wanderer victorious over the problem, Paul Virk, in a great match.
Well, the Wanderer stuck with it, and he ended up getting him out of it. I didn't think he was going to be able to choke slam him. I really didn't think he was going to be able to pull that off, but...
Very impressive, the Wanderer here tonight in Showtime Wrestling at the HALLIE Block Party, and we've got 5 more big matches to come, Travis, the next one being a tag team contest that I know I've been looking forward to quite a bit, and we'll see how it goes.
I'll be looking forward to it, too.
Yep, the debuting Big Bad Bull Angus Kaiser will be featured in our upcoming match.
Nice.
And he is definitely big, and he is definitely bad.
Excellent.
The Wanderer making his rounds here, greeting the fans of Showtime. He's a little bit limpy, but he's the winner.
No, yeah, he's the winner, so that's the main thing that matters. That goes down as a win for him in the win column, bigger portion of the purse. We'll be back in a little bit.